Hi folks, Bob Dale for Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where the last 2 or 3 years, golly, we have sold 300 plus diesel trucks, used diesel trucks on eBay. We sell only on eBay. We don't have any salespeople and all that. So what that means, if you're looking at something, you're going to have a chance to buy it. We sell these diesel trucks, folks, just as fast as we can get them in. As a matter of fact, we delivered 8 last week. And all I hear over and over, people call me, find us a 7.3, we want a 7.3. Well, today we're going to list one, folks. This is a really cool truck. We like it a lot. We just bought it yesterday. If you're interested in this truck, you better get with me, watch the video closely, and give me a call and buy it, because I promise you it will sell. Now listen to the video as we go over this and look at this truck, folks, and because it's a nice one. It is a 1999 Ford F250. It is a 4-wheel drive, 7.3 turbo diesel. It's only got 77,000 miles on it. That's actual right miles. We bought it at the auction.
Trade in at the Ford dealer here in town. Just
like it's supposed to. Now this truck is exactly the way, if I was going to buy one, that's the way I'd buy it. It's an XL with cloth seats, got the rubber mats and all that for hunting, fishing, working, whatever you want to do. This truck's ready to go do it. It has some little amenities to it. Someone has semi-customized it. They've upgraded the front end, they've upgraded the tailgate and all that. It does have a Banks tuner on it, which is hooked up, and it works. I'm talking about, Dan will show you in the video, but it works. I can't describe it, but he'll tell you all about it. But it's a cool option on this truck. They also put LED cab lights on it. You can see it all, sitting on a good set of tires, matching tires, got Nerf bars and all that. So come on, let us show you this truck. 7.3, 99, been semi-customized. You can see the front, got a really good look to it.
Got the 07 grill and headlights with billet inserts on the grill and LEDs on the headlights. Does have the block heater. Got a matching set of Nitto tires. They're 295, so they give it a good stance. Only thing I'd nitpick, got one little ping right there. But
yep, windshield's perfect. You can see.
Well, it's got a big spot in it, but we're going to put a new windshield in it.
Look here. This is just the way I like a truck to look, folks. This is the way a working truck or a hunting truck, which is what I do, and a 4-wheel drive truck ought to look like.
It's got the cloth seats. They flip up. It's got the Ford controller here. Don't ask me how that works, because I have no idea. Clarion CD. You can see the miles, 77,358. Got a set of, you can see these glow shift monitors for your exhaust temp, boost, trans temp. You can see in there the speakers have been upgraded. Has the 5-position chip on it. You just turn this knob. You can turn it from stock to tow up to super fast.
Look down the side of it, the truck, folks. These number bars are good looking. It's not beat up, not picked up, and all that. There is a little scratch right here that'll buff off, but it's there. You don't notice it, but look at the back. The headliner's perfect. It's a non-smoker's car. Truck, I mean. It's a truck. We're not selling a concourse truck, folks. We're selling a really nice 99 7.3 with low miles. It's got a bed liner, you can see. Now under this bed liner, there is a 5th wheel hookup. Come back here, heavy duty bumper. Down the side, see it?
There's not a 5th wheel hookup under it.
It's not?
No.
It was? Okay.
There's
I'm
nothing.
Sorry. No 5th wheel hookup. You can look under here, it's a Mississippi truck. You can see that there's no rust or any of that on it. None whatsoever.
Now, since it's got these big tires, there's no spare, because even if you had a spare, you couldn't run it with these big tires, because it would be shorter than what's on there, and it would mess up your limited slip and your differentials.
These tires are perfect. Wouldn't hesitate to drive them anywhere. Looking in the back here, 4-door truck. Door jambs are perfect. come over here and look at the driver's seat. It's not burned up and all that. This has not been a work truck, folks. It's never been a farm truck. You can see it right here. This is a good looking, nice looking truck. For a second, these trucks are so hard to find, folks. I'm talking about just virtually impossible to find a 7.3 anymore. It's not been just ragged out and everything. Plus people pay such god-awful money just to buy a 7.3 engine. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. If you have a question about this truck, give me a call. If in fact you want to make an offer and tell me what you want to give for this truck, please call me and do that. We have these 7.3s so rarely, I promise you it will sell before the sale's over. So if you really are interested in this truck and you want to try to buy it, call and tell me what you want to give. Otherwise you'll be bidding along, look up, it will be gone. But it is a really nice old truck. It's a 99 F250 turbo diesel. It's a four-wheel drive F250 XL, equipped just right, sitting on a great set of tires, semi-customized. This truck's ready to do whatever you want to with it. I personally hunt, fish, and all that, so I can tell you, with a four-wheel drive, this truck will go to where you want to go. It will pull anything you want to pull. But I guess probably the best thing if someone's going to do with it is take it to a work site and work it. These 7.3s routinely get hundreds of thousands of miles. So if you're needing a heavy-duty work truck like this on a farm or a ranch or the work site, this is it right here. Why would you go pay $60,000 for a truck, folks, that in 5 years is going to be worth less than this 7.3 is? I promise you, it will. This 7.3 in 5 years will bring as much as a new truck you go buy right now. Anyway, it's a great truck. It's what everybody asks us for. We found one. So if you've been looking for a 7.3 four-wheel drive, you better look at this closely, because we may never have another one like it. They are just that difficult to come by. Thank you so much for looking at this video, folks, and bidding on our auctions. We appreciate it. Our many customers around the world, thank you so much for your business, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. You want to pull this other truck in?
Yeah. Why would you call it a work truck?
I just said you could work with it. Son, why you got something about everything we do.
Well, I mean, it's like, this will make a great old work truck. It's an old piece of shit, but it'll make you can work out of it. Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on the test drive, but first I want to show you, you can set this oil cap down on here. You know, just a little bit of smoke, nothing unusual for a diesel, but the main thing is, it's a steady stream of smoke, it's not puffing, and most importantly, I can set the oil cap down, it doesn't blow off. If you can't just let the oil cap sit on top of the filler neck, then you got a worn out engine and you've got crankcase pressure getting into your, you got cylinder pressure getting into your crankcase, and you got a wore out engine. Anyway, not the case here. It's got this forward controller. I think you can adjust the idle. You can do different things with it. It monitors different parameters. But we'll show you. Got the gauges. There's your exhaust temperature, your boost, transmission temp. We'll take her down the road. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work. I'm driving with one hand and running this camera with the other, and driving on some of the worst roads in Jackson. But main thing is this truck drives great. I just turned the chip up a little bit. That was 2 notches, just so you can see how much it picks up versus the stock setting. It jumps right up to speed. It boosts up fast. Like we said, it's got a little spot there in the windshield, but we'll put a new windshield in it for you. Doesn't have exhaust leaks, no engine lights on, no brake lights, anything like that. You can see right there, 77, 359 on the miles. This does have an open element air cleaner. It gives you more flow, so obviously you get a little more intake noise. Now you could swap that out for a stock air filter if it makes too much noise for your taste, but sounds good to me. It gives you that good turbo sound. You can see all the gauges, boost gauge, everything jumps up like it should. Wipers work. Although I'm going to put new wiper blades on this truck. Now it may, if this got a lift on it, it's a small lift. It does have the big tires, and you can tell it just from just driving. Doesn't drive weird or anything, but you can hear a little tire noise. Really not much to nitpick on this truck. Got a Clarion, like I said, Clarion CD player. This 5-position Banks chip is really a cool deal. You can leave it on stock when you're just driving around. It's got a tow setting, fuel economy setting, or a couple different power settings, but unlike these later model diesels, it doesn't hurt these 7.3s to run them on the full power settings. They don't have problems like the 6.0s with stretching head bolts or blowing head gaskets if you put a big tune on them. But with the Bank system, it's not like some of these fly-by-night chip companies that just throw a ton of fuel into the engine and hope for the best. I mean, they've designed them to work with a 7.3. They don't overstress the engine or anything like that. I just turned it up to full. I'll get on it just a little. You can see I got the mirror pointed down so you can see the exhaust, but it doesn't blow any smoke. We're doing 55. I'll just get on it a little more, get it up to 60, 65, no problem. Wastegate works like it should. Everything works, like it should. You can see we got a lot of road construction going on here in Jackson because these roads need it. But just a cool truck. It's got the high flow intake, got the upgraded late model front end. Has a 08 and up tailgate on it, which just gives a little newer look. Nice bed liner. There are a couple little spots there in the overhead headliner where they probably had a console or something mounted there, but that's really all there is to nitpick on this interior. The seats are perfect, no rips or tears. The air conditioning, of course, is ice cold. That's the first thing we check down here in God's country. Some of you Yankees may not be as worried about it as we are, but it's a requirement around here that you have some icy cold air conditioning. So no problems there. I turned the chip back down so you can see how it drives just on stock. You don't really have a need to have it cranked up. If you want to fly in, drive this truck home, you can. I wouldn't hesitate to get in it and drive it anywhere. It shifts out perfect, shifts firm. Doesn't slip when it shifts or anything weird like that. The brakes stop smooth, doesn't pull to the left or right. Just a nice truck, and if you'd rather have it shipped, we'll drop it off at the local. If you got a shipping company with a local terminal, we'll drop it off at no extra charge, or they can come pick it up directly from us. We'll be glad to meet them, work with your shipper. One other thing I want to show you, we'll cut it off. Let the glow plugs go off. You can see, cranks right back up, no problems. Cranks up hot or cold, doesn't run rough cold. Whether you buy from us or whomever, you always want to hear a diesel run cold, because if it's gonna if a Ford diesel is going to act up, it's going to do it when it's cold. Now Duramax, sometimes they'll run perfect cold and driving and won't crank back up hot, but these Fords, you want to hear them run cold. It does have a trailer brake controller there. Got your cup holder. Pretty much everything you could want. If you have any questions about the truck itself, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869, or if you want to buy it, want to make us an offer, give my dad a call, 601-218-1223. Appreciate you watching our video, and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thanks.